Eargo IPO. Let's talk all about it in this video. We're going to talk about what exactly Eargo is, who it's for, and most importantly, whether or not you should be investing in this brand new IPO. So if this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up everybody, I'm Clay, I'm here with VectorVest, and like I said before, this video is going to be all about the Eargo IPO. What? The Eargo IPO. Yeah, we're going to be talking about hearing aids in this video, and we're going to be talking about whether or not you should be invested in Eargo. So let's get started. First off, the hearing aid market. Is it there? I mean, do these people really have a market? Well, let's talk about that for a second. In the United States alone, there are an estimated 28.5 to 35 million people who have hearing loss or hearing problems and could benefit from the use of a hearing aid. So there's definitely potential there for market size just in the United States alone. We're talking about 30 plus million people who could benefit from the use of a hearing aid. Now, I know when you think hearing aid, you think, my great-grandpa, my great-grandma, some big clunky thing that goes in your ear and people are constantly saying, what, or adjusting their hearing aid. But it's not like that anymore. As technology improves, as things improve, hearing aids are improving along with them. In this video, we're not gonna go into detail about the science behind the hearing aid. This isn't a review of the hearing aid or anything like that. If that's something you're interested in, there are plenty of videos on YouTube that you can check out to see a review on this particular hearing aid. But we're going to talk about market. We just did that. There are roughly 30 million people who could benefit from the use of a hearing aid, but only 10 million people have ever used a hearing aid. About 10 million people in the United States have used a hearing aid before. So there's an untapped market there of around 20 to 25 million people who, one, have never even used a hearing aid, and plus the additional 10 million people that have used a hearing aid could benefit from the new technology that Eargo is putting out. Now when I say new technology, it's not like they've reinvented the hearing aid or anything like that. Yes, they've improved on some different ear canal techniques on how to fit the thing in there. By no means does it look like a big clunky thing that you can see from afar. Go ahead and check out some of the reviews. Check out some of the pictures of Eargo. You can't even tell when it's in somebody's ear. And it's very sleek. It's got a nice design. It hooks up to your smartphone. I did a video last week on Root Car Insurance Company, and it seems to be that all of these, quote unquote boring companies or boring markets are going smart. They're trying to go the direction of the smartphone. They're trying to take advantage of whatever they can with the smartphone. So yes, this hearing aid does connect to your smartphone so that you can adjust different settings that way. And maybe this is going to be a little bit more difficult for some of the older generation. I know a lot of people who you might associate hearing aids with the older generation. Do they really want to be hooking things up to their smartphones? Do they have smartphones in the first place? Well, that's going to be a question that's going to have to be answered, but the technology is there. And you can think of this stuff maybe like a pair of new Apple AirPods or something. This is like the technology. This is the latest and greatest in hearing aids. And no, these aren't prescription. You don't need to have a prescription to get them. You can go on the website. You can buy these hearing aids directly from Eargo, and so on and so forth. So it's not like something that needs to be prescribed for you in order to get. So the market is definitely there. We have 30 million people who could potentially buy a hearing aid, and maybe even more if people are buying them as gifts or buying them for somebody that they know or a loved one. Now let's talk about the stock price and what it's been doing. So Eargo IPO'd about 3 weeks ago, and it IPO'd at the price of $35. From there, it's gone up a little bit, and it's gone back down a little bit. So yes, this stock's been trading for about 3 weeks now, and it really hasn't broken out in either direction. So if this was something maybe you were putting off, you saw it a couple weeks ago, you saw it a month ago, and you said, I don't know if I should really get in, I don't know too much about the company, and I feel uneasy about it, I want to do my research. You still have that same opportunity because, like I said, IPO'd around $35, and now it's trading around $34.60, I think is the last price I saw it at before shooting this video. So you're right there at the IPO price. You've seen we've got a little bit of stability in a very unstable market. I know if you've been watching any of the election, if you've seen anything that's going on lately with the stimulus talks, with the election talks, and everything, the market is volatile, but this stock is holding steady right around that $35 range. So that could prove interesting that, you know, it's been able to withstand this and it hasn't been affected by market conditions too much. So with that being said, we have it in the VectorVest program. If this is a stock that you want to analyze, that you want to check out before you invest in it, I encourage you, if you have the VectorVest software, pull up a chart, take a look at it. It's currently got a hold rating on it, which, okay, nothing wrong with that. It's brand new in the program. You're not going to see too much in the way of analysis that needs to take place and generate over time. And if you don't have the VectorVest software, I encourage you, if you're interested in getting into IPOs, by all means, download the trial we have. Check these stocks out. Download the mobile app if you're a mobile user. See what VectorVest has to offer, and especially before you go investing in an IPO that you've never heard about before, you're going to want to check VectorVest before you invest in that stock. So just a little bit of a recap. What did we go over here? We know that Eargo is trying to break into the, I don't want to say smart hearing aid sector, because I don't even know if that's a sector, but we're trying to innovate hearing technology. We're trying to innovate the hearing aid technology that's already out there. We're making it sleeker. This isn't going to be something you're going to have to worry about people seeing, people judging, people saying, oh, that guy can't hear because he's got a hearing aid in. They take away all of that stress, all of that anxiety. And with the smartphone capabilities on their hearing aid, they're making moves. This is something that they're going to try and take advantage of moving forward, and it could potentially be a big play. Maybe it's not a huge play, but it could be. But even if it's not a huge play, this could be a great idea for you to diversify your portfolio, take advantage of maybe something you haven't thought about investing in before. You know, hearing aids have been around. They're going to be around. This isn't something that's just going to come today and be gone tomorrow. So maybe it won't produce those huge rocket-sized gains that people like to see with IPOs, but more than likely it won't experience those huge landslide falls like a lot of IPOs unfortunately experience as well. So with that being said, market's there. Just to recap, 30 million potential people in the United States alone. Only 10 million are currently using hearing aids or have used a hearing aid in the past. So we have potential for growth. The stock is there. It's trading at a steady rate around $34, $35 a share. And the potential is there for this company and this sector to grow because the market is there and it's untapped. So if you liked this video, if you know anybody that has talked to you about Eargo before, like I say, this is a new company to me. I didn't know anything about Eargo before doing a little bit of research on this. I don't know, maybe one or two people that actually use hearing aids, so it's not something that I'm very familiar with, but this does seem like it's there. It seems like it's here to stay. And if you thought this video was helpful, if you know a friend who's interested in investing in IPOs, please share this video with them, share our channel with them. If the subscribe button is red, please click on that subscribe button, join the VV Nation. Don't forget to click the like button as well. And until the next time, I hope that all of you guys have a great day.